You're watching K34QB, Vail.
Good morning. It's Friday, August 9th. Yes, getting ready to end another week and slide into the weekend. We've got a great show for you here today. We've got lifestyle expert Marissa Brainy talking about back to school gear and gadgets, all those things to get that student back to school. And then Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District is going to be joining us today with everything that's going on at the library. All of that in the beautiful local weather that's coming your way. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up.
Well, thank you for joining us. And as I said, some beautiful local weather out there. Now, beautiful does mean a little bit of rain. So let's take a look outside and see what's taking place. Getting up today, 59 degrees, a high today of 70, 80% chance of precipitation. I tell you, we've gotten some great rainfall throughout the past couple weeks, and it's made those wildflowers up in the mountains absolutely beautiful. So it's all for naught. Make sure you get up there and enjoy some of that if you get out there and hike and bike. Careful if there's any lightning out there. Take proper cover, but it's going to be a great weekend coming up here in Vail, even though we're going to see a little bit of rain. The winds west-southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour, so nothing real significant there as those showers start to move in. Vail by the hour kind of shows those temperatures starting to warm up to that high around 3, 4 o'clock. And again, those thunderstorms starting around that noon period time. So if you're going to go outside, make sure you've got your proper equipment to get out there and play in the thunderstorms. 72 in Denver, 70 in Vail, 72 in Avon, 75 in Eagle. And again, all across the I-70 corridor, we're seeing some thunderstorms and some rain come down. So just make sure you take caution if you're driving on that I-70 corridor, because some rain cascading down the mountain can create some hydroplaning accidents. So just take caution, take your time, get up to the mountains to have some fun. Tonight, 51 degrees is going to be the low, 50% chance of precipitation. That sun setting about 8:10 p.m. So even though we'll have a little bit of showers coming on and off throughout that evening, still a late sunset. Nice long days. This is kind of the story of that 5-day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all seeing some showers come in. But again, nice moderate temperatures, high in the 70s, and those lows right there in those low 50s. So great sleeping weather. But again, it's still a nice chance to come up to the mountains and kind of visit, get up and do some hikes. Even though a little rain's going to come in and out, we're not going to melt. But those beautiful, beautiful wildflowers are still out there to be seen, and some adventures are to be had. So get up here to the mountains. Now, when we return, we're going to have lifestyle expert Marissa Brainy here to talk about all the gadgets and back-to-school goods for those students in your life.
Good morning, Vail.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to the neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We have this great segment called Glitz and Glam, where Gretchen goes and shows us all the neat places to go to take care of yourself, pamper yourself, and to see or be seen. This time she's at the Lodge of Vail Spa. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I'm here at the beautiful Lodge at Vail and at the beautiful spa with an amazing human being, Coco. How are you doing today, Coco?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
I am so thrilled to be here. I actually have never, believe it or not, I've heard good things. I've never been here before and I'm so impressed. Tell us a little bit about the spa here and what makes you guys different.
So our spa opened in July 2008,
Okay.
so we've been around for a while. We have 6 massage rooms. One of them is a couples room that has its own bathtub. So it's a Japanese bathtub that we have where guests can just soak for about 25 minutes during their treatment.
Sorry, I'm smiling so big because that sounds so romantic. I'm like, yes, I love this. That's very different. I think for
Yeah.
this valley especially, that's very cool.
Yeah, we're one of the few spas that has that big couples room. It also has a fireplace in it, which is lovely.
You're selling me. I'm ready. Let's do it.
And then we also have 2 facial rooms. So we can do 2 facials at a time, which is something else that sets us apart from the rest of the spas in the valley.
Well, and that's really cool because if you come in with a friend and you want to get facials at the same time, that's brilliant. That's really, really neat. You don't have to wait for one another.
Exactly.
It's different, yeah.
And then we also have the recovery lounge, which is something new that we just launched in the last few months.
Okay.
So the recovery lounge has a leg compression machine.
Oh, I've done this. This is brilliant. Oh my goodness, not to interrupt you, but that is so brilliant for skiers and snowboarders alike and people that just love to work out. You can feel a difference in seconds, not even minutes, seconds. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. So
Wow.
we have it in increments of 15 or 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then we have 25 minutes of oxygen in that same room as well.
So you can you get the oxygen while you're doing the leg compression?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what I want to do. I'm like facials, leg compression. I love this. Massages. Oh my.
Massages and body treatments as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the body treatments that you do?
So our most popular, I would say, is the honey avocado wrap,
Ooh,
which sounds
okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
So you get exfoliated, you get wrapped in a cocoon, then you get a bath. It's a whole treatment.
This is a whole vibe. I have to say, right from the second that I walked in this space, it feels so good. It has a good energy about it. It's clean lines. It's just, I love it. It feels really, really cool. Yeah. And what do you think is what would you say, go out on a limb, what is your favorite thing here, do you think? I know that's a
My
loaded question
favorite-
because they're all so amazing, but.
It is, but I think my favorite is the hydrofacial.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever had one.
I've heard about this, where it puts the moisture back into your skin for that glowy kind of
Well,
dew.
not just that, it gives
Okay.
you this super deep cleanse.
Oh.
Because it's all done with a specific machine by this company called Hydrofacial.
Okay.
And it basically pulsates serum straight into your skin.
Oh,
It's lovely.
I need that.
It's one of those treatments that you end up with this just dewy glow at the end of it.
Well, and I feel like here, and we're so high altitude. I know for myself, my skin is so dry all the time. And when I come back from skiing, it's not looking glowy, not dewy, it's not feeling good. So that is a big moment. So let me ask you this. I know so many people are so excited, men and women, and that's something I really want to touch base on too. I think spas for so long, people just assumed is feminine and girly. It is not.
Not necessarily.
Right.
Not
men
necessarily.
come-
I mean,
yes.
we do facials for men all the time, like
Right.
the Nurture by Nature facial.
Okay.
It's our customized facial.
Okay.
We actually use our line, the line called M&M's.
I know all about it. It's so good. Yeah.
It's an organic line from Hungary.
Okay.
And yeah, we can do treatments like that for men. We can do massages for men, body treatments for men.
That's what I love because I think, and also the massages, that could be men and women, a couple or two girlfriends, two guy friends, whatever, you know, your preferences. I think that's so beautiful now that it is so open to everyone.
Absolutely.
I love that because I gave my dad a little bit of a hard time because I told him, you need to go and try out these spas. It's a big deal.
You're
You need
missing
to-"
out.
Yes. Okay. So your favorite would be the facial.
Yeah.
That's okay. What do you think, as far as people you've seen, what is the most popular thing that you guys do here?
The most popular thing that we do is probably the 80-minute massage, the
Okay.
80-minute customized massage.
Oh.
Because people like to choose how much pressure they wanna get throughout their massage. They
Okay.
wanna choose which areas of the body they wanna get worked on, and
So
so all those
important.
things can be customized for the massage.
And Coco, let me ask you this: when women are pregnant and that kind of, can you do those kind of massages here?
We do. We
Okay.
have prenatal massages.
Neat. Okay.
We also have all the pillows that are needed so that our guests can be nice and comfortable.
So as far as massages go here, really, what is the youngest age? And then you can do any age, correct? Like,
So the youngest age we do is 13.
awesome.
We always like to have a parent present, so we usually book those in the couples room.
Okay, I love
so
that.
that
And
way the parent can be in the room while the child is getting the
the
massage.
reason I asked is I know that's becoming a thing now, and I'm like, how lucky to be raised or even come here on a vacation. I'm so grateful I live here. But there's so many birthday parties and things, or like a mom wants to take her daughter's son for a special moment. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. Okay,
It
that's
happens.
really. What are your hours and where are you located here in this beautiful spa?
So the spa is at the Lodge at Vail, which the Lodge at Vail is in Vail Village. We are open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sorry,
Okay.
to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And we're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week. That's awesome. And I see some items around here too. Can you do a little shopping while you're here?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Tell me a little bit about that too.
So at the moment, we have some retail area over here, some clothes, some bathing suits. We also have some facial products. And right now we're in the works to bring in a few new brands.
Oh, I like
So
that.
come like mid-July, we're gonna have a really nice shopping area here.
I love how passionate you are. You can feel that you love
Yeah,
working here. It's
I
so,
do.
and I have to say, the Lodge at Vail is such a special place. And truly, I've seen this year after year. When you come in, it is a vibe. You feel so welcome here. And now this spa is so exciting. I can't wait to come and try out all the different things. I know you're going to walk us through and walk the viewers through all the different things that you have here, all the different places and the items around here. Can you tell us kind of the different rooms that you're going to show us as far as like what we'll be seeing today?
So we have a couples room, and then we have 5 massage rooms.
Okay.
And we have 2 facial rooms.
Okay, that's what you said, yeah?
Yeah, we have the recovery lounge.
Yes,
And
I love
then we have gender separated locker rooms.
Awesome.
And each one has its own sauna, steam room, and hot tub.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So literally you can come, have something amazing done to your body, your mind, your soul, all of it together. It really is a spiritual moment coming to a spa.
Yeah.
And then you can chill for a little bit.
We also offer day passes.
Oh,
So if you're not staying at the hotel and all you really want is just to enjoy the facilities, you can just
Okay.
come in for a $35 a day pass.
okay, that is so good to know, especially for those locals.
Yeah.
Or those locals, us locals. I will be here. $35, that is
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, that's really, really cool. Is that something, as far as being a local, if you were interested in coming like once a week, you can just pay that price?
Every day, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that is so neat. That is awesome, Coco. Well, is there anything else you want to share about the spa here?
I would say that one of the things that sets us apart is our staff. We have just lovely therapists that have a really, really great return rate. Which I think that says a lot, when people keep coming back for that same therapist.
And they love their job and they love being here. That's actually a really interesting question too. As far as your therapist, do they come from all over the world? Are they more local? Is it kind of a mix of both?
I have a lot of people that are local to Gypsum and Edwards.
Okay.
I have some people that work at Leadville.
Awesome.
I have one therapist that's from Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get the whole
A little
vibe.
bit of everything.
I love that. Welcome back to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I am so excited because I have an awesome human being with me today, Hillary from Squash Blossom. She owns Squash Blossom, and I love all the jewelry there. I love her. I'm so excited you're here, Hillary. Why are you here? Give us a little information.
Well, because the segment's called Glitz and Glam, Gretchen. I am the glitz part,
The
so I
glitz.
brought lots of diamonds and sparkles.
I love
so
that.
the whole idea is come to the lodge, the spa, get your amazing facials and all the services they offer, and then come to Squash Blossom for some jewels.
So you can get your glam on here at the spa and your glitz on at Squash Blossom. And I can't wait to hear about these pieces. What did you bring us?
So I brought lots of fun stuff.
Yes.
My favorite is this new line called Ondine, which is all about movement.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this piece and bring it over here to show you. Look at this amazing stuff.
That is stunning.
So everything she does is just, it moves.
And
So
where is this out of, Hillary? I didn't.
This is all made in New York.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a fun, beautiful bracelet that has the sparkle. But what I like about it is obviously the movement, but it's just fun
Very
and different.
Feathery. I like the movement. You're right. It does bring it to life. It's more,
Yeah,
it has something, it adds something.
Right. It's something extra special. You know, a lot of people do diamonds, but this is just
I love
a
that.
little twist. And then I'm wearing the necklaces are hers as well. These are the hearts that kind of move.
Is this movement something you've seen more and more with jewelry, or is it kind of specific to her? Because I
It's
haven't
really,
seen.
yeah,
I love
it's
that.
actually
Okay.
just specific to her.
Cool.
That's kind of her special touch
That's
about
neat.
it. And then the earrings too.
Oh, I love. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can tell a
see, like-
difference. It is more flowy.
It
That's
just-
really
yeah,
neat.
So the way that she has them set.
Yes,
is
I love
different.
that. That's really, really cool.
So we brought a couple of her pieces, and then I'll show one other one here. Is
This is my
necklace.
favorite personally. I love
Like
this.
on a white T-shirt, just
Yeah.
wearing that, and it just kind of
That's-
comes down.
That's the thing that you can wear with anything, but agreed, if you kind of simplify what you're wearing and then have that as a piece, that's the statement piece. That's what I
Right,
love.
like people
Yeah.
don't need, you don't have to have all this fancy stuff. Literally, good white T-shirt
Yeah.
and some accessories.
I love that. That's so amazing. And then
Yeah.
Hillary, where are you located? Because I know a lot of people get confused about this with the lodge at
That
Vail
is
and
a
the
very
spa.
good
Yeah.
question. We are literally directly across the street from Sweet Basil.
Awesome.
We're 198 Gore Creek, but if you find Sweet Basil, we're across the street on the corner.
So you're actually attached to here. To
We
the
are
Lodge of Vail,
attached to the lodge.
which is so funny.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've lived here for 10 years and I just learned this.
I know, I don't think people go, it's the secret walkway. If you go down
Totally.
to Elway's, there's a whole walkway, and
Right.
we're on the corner of the base of that walkway.
I love that. So you can have the glam here and the glitz at Squash Blossom. And how, when are you open?
We are open 10 to 7
10 to 7 every day?
every day.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here with us on the Glitz and Glam.
Thanks for having me.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires, let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Well, it's that time of year. All the kids are getting ready to go back to school. You're thinking about all the gadgets, the supplies, everything you're going to need to make that student successful. Well, Marissa Brainy is with us today to talk about all of those great things that we need to get for those kids to be successful there in the schoolroom. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me. And yes, I'm partnering with some great brands to make this your most successful back to school season yet.
Well, now we've got to make the students comfortable. We've got to give them the right supplies to do what they need to do. Where do we get started with everything that's out there right now?
Yeah, great question. And you know, in my house, we always start with sneakers because the right footwear really plays a huge role in maintaining our physical health, keeping our bodies moving, and of course, the kiddos want to look cool too. And so that's where Famous Footwear comes in. I love that they have all of our favorite top brands from Nike to Crocs to New Balance, Converse, Birkenstock, and so much more, all at a great value, which of course is so important for parents these days. They have fit experts in store to really make sure that you're getting that perfect size every time. So important because the kids are growing so fast. I know mine are. And so we love that they can go into the store, get their foot measured. They also have a full selection of all those styles online to make it really convenient for parents. And what's great is that it's a one-stop destination for shoe shopping. So you can go in, get that famous look for the whole family all in one place.
Value, comfort, and style all in one place. I love it. Now, it's no surprise that studies show that throughout the day, students snack from time to time. Excuse me. Any tips on snacking?
Yeah, I know for myself, I'm always looking for that nutritious meets delicious factor when it comes to snacking. And I'm loving the Quest Nacho Cheese Tortilla Style Protein Chips because these pack 18 grams of protein per bag and only 4 grams net carbs. So it's high on protein, low in sugar. These are made with complete dairy protein and 9 essential amino acids to really help fuel us throughout the day. They're crunchy, they're salty, they're savory. And I have to tell you, my son crushed the whole pack of these before I could even steal a bag for myself this week. So whether you're putting them in the kids' lunchbox or in your mom go bag like me for afternoon pickup, make sure to get yourself one before your kids take them all though. That's my little tidbit of advice.
Maybe you need to just get another bag and hide it somewhere else.
Absolutely, I love it.
Now, technology. Technology is so important. It changes so quickly. What are the tips when it comes to technology, Marissa?
Well, you said it. Right now, it's all about AI when it comes to tech. And parents are looking for ways to help their kids streamline productivity, improve their workflow, and really keep them engaged and going. And they can do all that with the HP OmniBook X AI PC. This is powered by Snapdragon X Elite. A few cool things here. First of all, the battery life, up to 26 hours of battery life with this. Wow. So that's going to help get them through the whole school day, that long study session afterward. And you have that groundbreaking on-device AI assistant to really optimize the workflow for your kids. They also can have seamless connectivity with their classmates because it has Wi-Fi 7, it has Qualcomm Fast Connect 7800 to really improve that connectivity, and they get an immersive sound experience as well. So all of the latest and greatest when it comes to tech to set them up for a great school year.
Great suggestion, Marissa. Thank you so much. Now, going back to school just doesn't mean hitting the books. There's extracurricular activities, there's gym class. Let's talk personal hygiene. What are your tips there?
These are long days, right? And sometimes it can lead to feeling not so fresh. So we want to make sure we're feeling, looking, smelling our best. And so that's where Secret Whole Body Deodorant comes in clutch. This is made with up to 72 hours of clinically proven odor protection for you, and it's created with every woman in mind. So intentional ingredients that are safe for the entire body, from pits to privates, everywhere in between. And this is dermatologist and gynecologist recommended. And in fact, 4 out of 5 dermatologists and gynecologists would recommend a whole body deodorant. So really great to have with you on the go for this busy time of year, whether it's in the gym bag or the backpack or in the car with you for all those after school activities that you're going to be running the kids to. I know I will be.
Great suggestion, Marissa. Stay fresh and stay focused. Now, where else can we go for some more tips and ideas?
Yeah, just head to my website. It is marissabrainy.com and go to the blog section. I'll have all this there for you and lots more tips.
Thank you so much, Marissa. Don't forget the famous footwear Quest Nutrition Secret Deodorant and Snapdragon for all those back to school needs. Have a great day, Marissa, and thank you for sharing with us.
Thanks for having me. You too.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long. Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
We are here at Rugs Benedict in Avon with one of the owners, Mandy Benedict. Mandy, how are we doing today?
Fantastic. Great morning.
And today we are talking about waterproof flooring, which is so important out here in the Rocky Mountains, whether you're winter skiing, snowboarding, and you got wet boots, or in the summer and you're playing outside. But waterproof flooring, tell me about it.
So it's really fantastic for our busy mountain lifestyle. And like you mentioned, whether it's ski boot traffic, a rental area, or if you just have some furry friends that like to go play in the creeks and run into the house, it's a great option for having that beautiful wood floor look, but having something that's not so sensitive to moisture.
Definitely. And this is obviously great for kind of one of those entrance rooms or a mud room, or also just an entire house made of this, right?
Yeah, we definitely have been doing entire homes with this floor. If you have, big dogs, they're very, very scratch resistant as well. So if you have things like whether big dogs or kids, heavy traffic, like I mentioned, great for rental environments or just busy mountain lifestyles where you don't want to have to kind of be a slave to your floor. This is very durable.
Definitely. And we have so many options here and different warranties that come with each one. But let's take a look at some of these, right?
Yeah. So really any color that you're looking for, any style. If you want a reclaimed look, if you want a marble look, if you're looking for just a really sleek European oak or a walnut floor, we have anything that will, look like wood or look like stone and tile that we can do with this waterproof flooring.
Yeah, and it all looks so beautiful here in the shop in Avon at Rugs Benedict. What do people need to know about waterproof flooring?
The waterproof flooring, there are quite a few different things as far as like sound abatement. We work with a lot of condo associations. There are specific underlayments that you need to use and installation requirements. So our in-house employee installers are amazing at that, but we come out and do free estimates. So basically anything you need to know, our flooring flooring design team and our estimators will clue you in on everything perfect for your property.
I love that. Rugs Benedict, so much more than rugs. All your flooring needs here. Anything else I should ask? Anything else people should know about waterproof flooring?
Just come in and explore, see all the options that there are.
Come on down to Rugs Benedict here in Avon and check out your next flooring project.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look outside at that local weather. Getting up today, 59 degrees. High today of 7 degrees, 80% of chance of precipitation, which means some thunderstorms rolling through the valley. Light winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west, southwest, but still got some of those thunderstorms that have been working with us throughout the last couple weeks, kind of making everything nice green, hopefully get rid of that fire danger that's out there right now, and everybody can enjoy their campsites. Looking at Vail by the hour, those temperatures are going to start to warm up around 3 o'clock. But again, that rain starting around that noon hour with the thunderstorms rolling in. Again, beautiful fresh rain coming in to wash everything off. And those wildflowers, I can't stop talking about them. Was on a couple hikes, looking absolutely beautiful out there. I-70 corridor, 72 degrees in Denver, 70 in Vail, 72 in Avon, and then over in Eagle, 75 degrees. And again, thunderstorms all the way down through the I-70 corridor. So if you're out there driving, just be careful because those roads can be a little bit slick with that rainfall that's coming down. Low tonight, 51 degrees, 50% chance of precipitation throughout the evening, partly cloudy with that sun setting about 8-10 p.m. Winds again southeast about 5 to 10 miles an hour, so not a lot there, not a lot of gusting. If you have to set your trash out, you won't have to chase the trash cans down the road. Now here is the picture, 5-day forecast, and we've got rain and thunderstorms in just about every single day. A little bit difference in the amount of precipitation, or percentage I should say. But again, some nice temperatures, mid to low 70s are going to be the highs. 53 is going to be the low. Beautiful sleeping temperature. Just crack the windows, listen to the rain. Nice evening. So great weather coming in. Even though we've got rain, it's going to really freshen things up. And again, keep the valley nice and green for some more outdoor adventures. Well, we get into the kitchen every now and then, and we like to play around. And Kim is going to show us how to make her very special latte. Let's take a look.
We are in the kitchen for the second day in a row.
Yes.
I'm making Ross into a chef.
Yes.
He doesn't know yet, but that was part of the reason he signed up for this job.
Yeah,
Cooking lessons on air.
Yeah.
But we are actually going to make, I love a good holiday festive cocktail, and I traveled this past weekend, went to one of the local coffee shops, and they were all out of the festive holiday drinks. I know, can you believe it? So we are making a Starbucks dupe, or a fancy coffee shop dupe, I guess I shouldn't say Starbucks, a sugar cookie latte recipe. And the trick to that is all in the simple syrup. Did you know that?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
obviously. So it's super simple. You can use an espresso or regular coffee. If you're making this at home, chances are you're probably just making a regular coffee, but we're gonna go ahead and get started, and we're gonna make this simple syrup. And this is where the secret ingredient kicks in. So I'll tell you all about it. With it, we've got, you've got 3 different extracts in this one. So a butter extract, and that's what's gonna make it taste like the cookie. And we've got a vanilla extract and almond extract. So 3 different extracts, 2 different kinds of sugar, and some water. It's pretty simple.
Love it. Love it. Sounds
awesome.
delicious.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So Ross, I'm gonna tell you what to do, and we're gonna start mixing things up in our pot to make our simple syrup. So we need about 1/4 of a cup of water to get started, and the water will be our base. So we've got a bottle of water here. I've got the man in the kitchen to open things for me. Just kidding, I could do it myself. But we're gonna pour about a half, we've got a half a cup right here, measurement style. So we'll just do about half of that with water. And then we'll pour the water in here. So looks great. We've got it, it's already heated, nice and sizzling. Next, we're gonna add our sugar. So we've got 2 different kinds of sugar. If you want to reduce some of the sugar count, you can use a monk fruit sweetener, which is actually what we're gonna do here today. We're going to do about 1/4 of a cup of this. So same thing, we're just gonna take our cup measuring, or our measuring cup, and do about half of it. So no pressure.
Are we doing this monk fruit?
We're doing the monk fruit sweetener versus regular granulated sugar, but we will have 2 kinds of sugar in this. So just about half. Looks good to me.
Straight
We'll
in?
just dump it straight in there. Now we're gonna add a little bit of the brown sugar because if you recall, when you're making cookies from scratch, you usually have 2 kinds of sugar in it. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar into our mix. The tablespoons are the big ones. If you're not a big cook in the kitchen, make sure you use the biggest spoon for tablespoons. I can help
we're
you out
getting there.
We're getting there. So it's really super simple, and you just want to start like kind of just making sure that the sugar doesn't burn. We'll just do 2 of those. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super packed in there.
We're going to be a little generous with the brown sugar.
We are. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Now the next pieces are the fun ones. So we're going to go ahead and separate this. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So vanilla is like a staple in all things baking, you know. Yeah. We'll do about 1 teaspoon in here. There we go. Perfect. It's okay if you go a little extra, as I always say. Vanilla, you can always go a little bit overboard and it'll taste good. Then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of the butter extract, and that's what's gonna make it taste like a cookie. So just a 1/2 teaspoon of that. There we go. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of the almond extract. And I love a good almond flavor when I'm baking. Sometimes I actually swap out my vanillas and my almonds and it tastes quite delicious.
It smells amazing right now.
It does, right? We're just having a little Christmas cheer over here. It's a sugar cookie latte, but I think you could really actually use it all times of the year, right? So we're just gonna stir it a little bit. You know, it really doesn't matter. Minimal tools in the kitchen if you need it. You're just gonna stir it. You can see it's starting to like brown up a little bit. You just want to reduce it down and like let it thicken.
Cool.
And then this is gonna be our simple syrup.
Cool.
Now, the best part about simple syrup, making it from scratch, this will last about 2 weeks in the fridge if you wanted to keep it in the fridge. So that way you've got delicious lattes for 2 weeks long. It's probably just about the same price as buying it at a Starbucks. So I think it's a win over here. But then really super simple. You know, are you an espresso guy or are you a coffee guy?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Depends on the day.
All right. So if you were ordering, would you prefer a latte or coffee? What would you do this morning?
I like the skinny flat whites, like the small one, like a little less milk, you know.
I'm about the same. So what's great about this, you can follow exact measurements to make this coffee cocktail, I guess you could call it, or you can kind of just freehand it. So we warmed up some milk. You can use any milk that you want to. So for each latte, you'd probably do about 3/4 of a cup of milk. But for you, if you prefer a little bit less, you just do like 1/2 if you want to. And so this is starting to look really good here. We're just going to let it simmer a little bit. And then you do about, to get a true like ratio so you can really taste the syrup, you do about 3/4 of a cup of coffee. And then like 3/4 of a cup of milk. And then 1/4 of a cup of coffee. So less coffee, more milk for that true latte. You can froth it up with like a little frother or steam it, whatever you've got on hand, or you can just warm it up and it tastes delicious.
Lovely.
So we'll go ahead and we've got our fun Christmas coffee mugs here, or winter coffee mugs, I guess you could say, and a little bit of coffee. So we'll pour some coffee into it. Wish us luck though, it could be messy.
So we'll do about 1/2 and 1/2.
I'll do about 1/2 and 1/2 in there, and you just want to pour that in there. As you can see, this simple syrup is really starting to look nice. It's browned a little bit because of the different extracts that we've got. Smells delicious. Do you smell the sugar cookie?
Yeah, yeah. I also smell the coffee I just spilled all over the counter.
Hey, it's okay, you know, it's live TV, live cooking, all the deliciousness. So then once we do that, we can actually add a little bit of milk into both of them as well. And our milk is warm, so it's not gonna cool down the coffee. And we'll just keep stirring it here. This simple syrup is looking great. And just keep letting it kind of burn down a little bit. And you know, it's bubbling up, and that means that it's reducing. So the sugar is starting to caramelize and get a little bit thicker. That's where the water base kind of keeps it from going. Loving Ross's face right now. One of my favorite things about being in the kitchen with Ross is watching the outcome.
You got a little cleaning up to do after this, that's for sure.
Hey, it's like a kitchen at home, you know? It's like made with love.
That's what it is. Well, when you bake, you have to be very precise, right?
Exactly. But you know, that's the beauty of this. We're not really baking.
It's
the latte. It smells like a cookie, but it's not. Cool. So, and then if you really want it to be sweet, and I'm like a medium sweet kind of girl. Okay. So typically I would do about 3 tablespoons of our simple syrup. But I don't know about you. I'm probably gonna do 2 in this latte and try it out. So what's your
I'll take whatever's left over.
Well, hopefully not too much.
No, you
yep,
tell
it
me.
looks great to me. We're just gonna go ahead and do a couple of spoonfuls here. One there.
That was You made that look very easy. You want to do another one?
We'll do another one. Why not? You know, it is pretty easy. And the best part is because our coffee's hot, we don't have to let this cool. It'll just taste quite delicious.
These are some nice mugs, too.
I won't tell you where I got them, but a local artist.
Love that. Love that.
By the name of Amazon.
Love that.
All right. And the best part about this is because it's the holiday season, I normally don't do whipped cream on my coffee. Yes. But we are making a delicious Starbucks dupe in a gorgeous mug. We don't have the paper cup mugs.
Yes.
I'm just going to do a little bit of whipped cream along the top. Do you want some?
There is more whipped cream than coffee right now.
Well,
and that's how
TBD. TBD. But this is what it would look like. You can add some sprinkles to it. Just quite delicious. And I think it smells so good. So
cheers.
Cheers. Happy Tuesday. Merry Christmas.
That's amazing.
And I taste a sugar cookie.
That's sweet,
It's
yeah.
quite delicious. So if you want the recipe, obviously ping us on our Facebook page, follow us on social media, and we'll share it with you. But it's great to have at home, especially if you're hosting a large group of people. You can just make them something delicious.
That was quick.
It was quick. Quick and easy. Not all things take forever. Anyways, we'll be right back. We are just getting started with our show. I'm really glad that I have a cup of coffee to enjoy over this next couple of hours.
Yep, all right.
We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities for points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Join us on the famous Leadville Railroad. This historic train ride takes you on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for an afternoon of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Our scenic train rides are a perfect place to bring families closer together while immersing them in the natural beauty and rich history of this picturesque region. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Make memories that will last a lifetime. Tickets available at LeadvilleRailroad.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No.
Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Always a lot of things happening in and around the valley, but nothing like the Eagle Valley Library District and everything they've got going on there, from the reading programs to all the things you can check out. And Tegan Davis is here with me right now to kind of walk us through all the transitions taking place as kids get ready to go back to school.
Yep, as kids get ready to go back to school. Thank you so much for the compliments. We love doing what we do. So as you mentioned, the reading program, we still have summer learning, so you can still read and earn your beads and earn to enter to get lunch with llama, so that's still happening.
Okay.
But we are making our transitions into summer programs. So as the kids are heading back into school, don't forget your library card. If you're a student at Eagle County School Districts, your S number will count as a library card. So they can use their student ID as a library card. If you're in a different school, come in and get a library card. Set yourself up for success.
Now, how good is a library card good for? What's it?
So we do 2 years. So because we have a transient community, so our library cards, your library card would be for good for 2 years, and then we just check in. So you'd be like, hey, it's about to expire, and we just make sure that we have the correct information. You're good for another 2 years.
Okay.
And so we also have visitor cards as well. So if you're not planning to stay in the community, if you're only here for a week or a month, you can get a visitor card, and you still have access to all our materials, and you can check things out.
And a really cool thing is during ski season, we have a lot of guests obviously coming in from all around the world, but they don't want to ski every day, and they have a down day, and it's like, what do we do? Send them over to the library.
Yep, come on over to
Let
the
them
library.
explore, let them have some fun.
We don't expect everyone to be packing children's books on the plane to entertain the kiddos. Come in, you can check out books, you can also participate in our story times. So when you got the littles who, half day on the mountain is a lot, and you need something else to do, come on down to the library, and we do story times for all ages. So baby, toddler, preschool, and we have family story time as well as bilingual story time.
Oh, nice. So the bilingual story time, perfect.
Yes.
For everybody.
And it's early literacy based, so we're focusing on reading, writing, singing, playing, and talking. So these are all early literacy skills to set your kid up for success. So we do what we do in story time for a reason.
Right. Now, I had a guest on a little earlier, Marissa Brainy. She's a lifestyle expert. We talked about all the gadgets and things for back to school. When we talk about the library, it's not about just books.
It's not just
You've got the cool gadgets too.
We got the cool gadgets, So we got our library things collection. So we have GoPros, we have camping gear, we have photography gear. So if you're into that, we're just trying to get feedback from the community on how we can expand that. Games, so if you are here with your family on vacation and you want to play a card game or some type of game on a Friday night, we have that as well to check out. So we're trying to expand what we have in our collection so that we're meeting the educational and entertainment needs of our community.
And now you can check a GoPro out.
You can check a GoPro out.
So if you don't have your own and you want to GoPro yourself, mountain biking or skiing.
And then you can come to Eagle where we have our Spark studio, and you can put your little video together and then go send it off, and maybe you can get a sponsor.
Wow, that's pretty slick. And all the experts here at the library know how to do all this.
Well, we can show you how to do we're there to teach you how to use it, and then I am not a photo editor. I'm not a videographer. Editing video is so hard. Well, it just takes a lot of time. But we have the equipment and the tools for you to do it. So you can come in and put that montage together.
Nice. Now, last time you were here, you brought a nice collection of Olympic books.
I did.
And we were just talking about some stuff going on in Olympic. And again, with any event that's taking place in and around, like we've got the presidential elections coming up. And the library is full of books talking about all the different presidents and the way the elections went.
Past, former, democracy. We have, again, the library is here to help facilitate your curiosity. So with the Olympics, so if you were into judo, what is judo? We have a book about that so that you can learn more about why they got the points they got. Or if you're interested in elections or who have been our presidents or what was that process like when we were creating ourselves as a country, again, we have materials on that.
Let these things kind of spark the curiosity and go into the library and do your research and find out.
Explore more. And you don't know what rabbit hole you'll go down.
That's right. And that's one thing we try to get the kids to do. It's like, don't rely so much on the social media aspect. Go back, look at history, read a book.
And we also have online databases. So as kids get more into their research for school, we're here to support their education and their curiosity. So hopefully they come in and we can help them online 24/7, as well as what we can get from the library.
Nice. Now, what do you see when school starts? Is does the library get busier? Does it kind of just condense the people coming in during certain times now? How does that work?
Well, it kind of varies because we do get class visits. So we do have the classes that come and visit the library, and we can teach them research skills and kind of showcase the library. Usually after school is huge, which is why we do after school programming. Again, we have our story times in the morning, so we get the littles, and then we get the elementary school and teens in the afternoons. So we try to do programming around all those needs. If you're looking for a quiet space in the libraries, we do have Zen zones. So even if you do pop in at 4, we can still find you a relatively quiet place within the library if you need to do your own work while we have some active floors.
Wow, something for everybody.
Something for everyone. We're trying. Yep, at the library.
Well, great job. We love it. And I love having you come in, talk about all the cool things taking place. And again, with that seasonal transition means a little bit of change
a little change
at the library.
Yep. So we're going to be doing a story time break in a week.
Okay.
And so it's two weeks where we don't host story time because we're prepping for our after school clubs, which will be hosted What's Up Wednesday in Avon, Thumbs Up Thursday. What's Up Wednesday in Eagle, Thumbs Up Thursday. We like alliteration. Thumbs Up Thursday in Avon, and then Friday Fun Club and Gypsum. So we have after school clubs for elementary school students, and then we also have our teen nights. So those are geared to teens.
Nice.
So again, engaging our community when they're ready to come in.
Perfect. Well, get out there. If you haven't been to the library, you got to get out there. You need a library card to be official. It's all official, and it's free. No cost for that.
No cost.
Get in there, show your ID, and that's all you need. And you get a library card. And if you're here visiting from out of town, you need to fill a day just to get off the mountain and relax a little bit, the library is the perfect place to go. And for the parents, let's talk about educating the kids a little bit more and teaching them how to do their own research. We don't want to rely on the internet, so get out there, pick up a book.
Come on over. We're happy to help.
Yeah.
Happy to help.
Great. Well, thanks, Tegan, for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at nantucketropebracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look outside at that local weather. Getting up today, 59 degrees at 8 a.m. And again, those thunderstorms, 80% chance of precipitation rolling in. So we're going to get some of those thunderstorms similar to what we had yesterday and the day before. So it's been a trend, but it's great out there. Makes everything nice and green. High today of 70 degrees. Light winds out of the west-southwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour. So some nice weather out there, some really comfortable weather, even though we're going to see a little bit of rainfall. Vail by the hour shows those showers starting up about noon hour and continuing throughout the evening, maybe tapering off just a little bit. That I-70 corridor, again, thunder showers all the way across, 72 in Denver, 70 in Vail, 72 in Avon, and 75 in Eagle. Now, another big thing, it rains really hard when these thunderstorms come in, so just be careful if you're out there driving on the roadways. Your car can hydroplane, so just slow down just a little bit and take care in that rain. Tonight, low of 51 degrees, 50% chance of humidity or precipitation, and 8:10 is going to be the sunset. So a nice long day, even though we're going to get some rain on and off. And then the 5-day, here's what we're looking at in the mid-70s all throughout the next 5 days with thunderstorm action coming in. A little bit a difference in chances of percentages, but again, we're going to get those sporadically as we've seen the last couple weeks. So a lot of rainfall coming our way, but again, mild temperatures and a nice time between those breaks to get up on the mountain and enjoy some outside activities. Well, I want to thank Marissa Brainy for talking to us today. She's a lifestyle expert, went over a lot of the back to school gadgets, and a special thank you again to the Eagle Valley Library District, Tegan Davis, on all the great things happening at our local library. Get out there, stay dry, and enjoy your day.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
You know TV8 Vail has